Hi, I'm Julio Sainz along with Mauricio Riveros. Today we'll meet Bill Ketchen, the president of the ACE Mentoring Program.
We hope you will be inspired.
Celebrating leaders in Rochester's unique and vibrant business community, we'll meet entrepreneurs whose passion and perseverance have helped push through life's challenges. Join us as we share their stories and journeys to success. It's time to be inspired.
Bill, thank you very much for being in Be Inspired, a show that we created to show how powerful is this community through people like you, people who are investing in others, people who are giving back to the community. And we want to learn today about your life and what you are doing. So let's start to tell us, who is Bill Ketchen?
Well, Bill Ketchen is retired. Was born and raised in Plymouth, Massachusetts, came to Rochester 38 years ago, and been working for the pipe companies for the last 28 years. And 10 years ago, Tom Judson helped me to start the ACE Mentoring Program in Rochester. And it's a program dedicated to teaching high school students about the construction industry. The acronym ACE stands for Architecture, Construction, and Engineering. And it's a program that runs 26 weeks, and it's free to high school students that are interested in learning more about any one of those pieces of our industry. And to me, it's very exciting and rewarding to see students start in the program. They're kind of quiet and shy, and they get to learn how to design a playhouse. Then they have to build the playhouse. Then they have to design a 1,500 square foot home. And then they have to make a presentation for graduation. And what's exciting is all the companies in Rochester, we live in such a giving, loving community. Countless companies are involved in this. So what we're trying to do is to help educate the students, not only in the disciplines of architecture, construction, and engineering, but also on the leadership. You know, we partnered with Dale Carnegie over the last 4 or 5 years. And so they give the students some training on leadership skills and identifying the different personalities. And you know, we've taken the students ballroom dancing, you know, just to help them to elevate themselves in the environment, in the arts. That's what we're here for. We're here to help lift up our fellow man and to help the students find their way. What are they interested in? How can we help them? I have companies willing to give internships and apprenticeships if the students truly want that and they show a desire. There is no shortage of help from the Rochester community. It's just incredible, the blessings that the Rochester community has supported the ACE Mentoring Program. And 2 years ago, we tried to sell the playhouses to raise a little money. 2 years ago, we gave a fishbowl. The students made a giant playhouse out of plexiglass and loaded it up with little gold coins and decals of fish and painted seaweeds for Zoe, Zoe Daggett. She unfortunately passed away, but her mother has created Zoe Life Incorporated, and she's helped us find children that are very sick from Rochester to Buffalo, and we give all our houses away. And I have no trouble calling a company asking, hey, can you deliver a house to Syracuse, to Buffalo? And companies will do that. And it's very exciting to see how giving Rochester is. We're very fortunate. This past year, I went to Washington, D.C. for the 25th anniversary for ACE. And we have a premier syllabus. We're the only affiliate across the country that has such a strong trade program that let the students actually build something of significant size and to give them away. And so much so that they've taken our syllabus and shared it across the country. But none of this would be possible without the volunteers. We probably have close to 30 volunteer mentors that give out their time. Nobody's paid. This year we have our biggest class. We have 40 students.
That's great.
It's our biggest class. And so excited. We gave away $19,000 in scholarships and 2 vouchers last year. One of our students won a $10,000 national scholarship. And, you know, we're servicing 26 school districts. And this year we have a student from Livonia, Williamson, and Sodas. So the word is spreading, and we're hoping to try to build a second program next year. And with the help of RIT and other people in the community, we're hoping we can accomplish that.
And so you touched on the fact, that was going to be one of my questions. Geographically, you can go to any school in the area and participate?
Any school in the area. We typically try to reach out to the schools. We'll visit the schools. We'll hand out our syllabus, some national yearbooks, and try to educate the guidance counselors or the tech teachers what we're all about. Because we're the only program in upstate New York. Buffalo is trying to get started now, that has a program that has interest not only in the architectural engineering, but the construction trades. You know, some students go to BOCES to try to get those trades, but we have classes in electrical, plumbing, concrete forming, metal stud drywall, roofing, and painting. So it gives the students an opportunity to take a look at all the different trades to see where their interests are. They get the design side because they have to design a playhouse, then they have to build it. They have to design a 1,500 square foot house. Everybody has to have a speaking part. We bring coaches in to coach the students the last 5-6 weeks to make sure they stand up straight, they're dressed appropriately, they know their subject, and they can talk to their house. They built it, you know. So every one of their houses have to have some of the elements of their playhouses. That's the one criteria. And we tell the students, you design it, you can build it. The only criteria is 4 feet wide, 6 feet long, 6 feet tall, because we got to get it through a door. Other than that, there are no restrictions. Doesn't matter how many colors of paint. We've had fish bowls, locomotives, castles, fire truck with a working water cannon, a lunar module, a piano, pirate ships, castles. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's incredible to see the students really work together, coming up with their design. And because we don't put a limit on it, their imaginations can really blossom. And that's what we're after. We want these students to be able to design whatever they want to do, and we'll build it. I have some amazing carpenters at the Pike Company, and Manning Squires donated some carpenters last year, that they come on Thursday nights at their own will. They volunteer because we can't let the students cut with a power saw because of insurance purposes. So they have to design it, and then we have to try to prefab it. Well, there's student drawings, and there's going to be mistakes. And so that's why we have 3 to 4 carpenters on Thursday nights to make the extra pieces. So it's exciting to see how the students get to work together and to learn at the same time.
Thank you so much, Bill. We'll be back with more after these messages.
Bill, this is a very exciting program, and of course, I know you have invested a lot of your time and your life and passion on this program. What do you think is the future? Where do you see going? Because one of the struggles in our industry, in the construction industry specifically, is to attract the next generation, is to bring more people in the trades, more people to work with their hands. Everybody wants to be behind the computer. They want to do the different type technologies, innovating, all wants to be in the phone and all that. What's the future? How you can attract better this next generation?
That's a struggle. And we're hoping by having these different classes, and we're able to tell the students, you want to work for a company? Okay. We can get you an apprenticeship. You got to have good math skills. Every trade requires good math skills, okay? Need to know how to speak English. Those are the 2 things. What we're seeing is this is our 2nd year of offering this many trades classes. Last year we had 5 students that expressed an interest out of 28 students. This year we have 40 students. I think we have 8 or 9 students that have expressed an interest in learning about the trades. We took surveys last year, halfway through and at the end of the year. At the end of the year, probably 75% of the students said to us, we wish we had more Saturday classes. Now, we're competing with sports, we're competing with family lives. That's students coming on a Thursday night, and then they're coming half a day on Saturday, and they're saying to us, we wish we had more Saturday classes. So the students have the interest. It's whether or not they've been exposed to it. Have they been given the opportunity to see what's out there? And I think that's where we as parents, you know, I don't think we've shared enough with our children. What are all the opportunities? Because not every child's going to go to college. And if you remember, Mauricio, Yusuf was a high school student, young African-American, young man and junior in high school. Wanted to know if I give him a summer job. So we gave him a summer job in the office. And we said to him, if you go to school, we'll give you an internship. He got accepted at Alfred State. I said, 3-0, that's what we require. 3-0, and you can come back every year. Well, he went off to school. Freshman year, he partied a little too hard. 2.17. He called me. He said, Mr. Ketchen, I'd like to talk to you. I said, come on in. You got your transcript. And he showed it to me. It was 2.17. And I told him, Yusuf, I'm sorry. I am not bringing you back. And I'm writing a letter to your mother telling her exactly why we're not bringing you back. I think it's very important that we hold people accountable. Everybody's got to know what the standards are, and you hold people accountable. He came back last year. He's in his junior year at Alfred State, 3.47. To go from a 2.17, that young man has turned his life around and he's worked very, very hard. It's incredible. To see that happen is just so rich. You know, that's the reward. That's what you live for. To try to see a young person blossom. and really, really grow, to change. We made a positive influence in that young man's life. What greater value can you create? You can't.
Fantastic. And you know, with some of the people we've interviewed on the show in the past have talked about the need for more women in these fields. How are you guys doing there? Have you seen some young girls that want to be involved in the program?
Absolutely. We have this year, out of the 40, 13 young women. And so that's pretty typical, what we've seen, between 30, 35% young women.
No, it's very good.
And I'm impressed with the young women. I know at the Pike companies, we've hired a lot of young women, and a lot of those young women are rock stars. I mean, they are ambitious, they'll work hard, and young people as a whole, you know, you hear people complaining about young people. I don't see it. I see young people eager to learn. The question is, do we allow them to grow? Do we give them the opportunity to expand and spread their wings, to take on responsibility? They want that, you know. We have to guide them. That's our job. If we don't guide them, people won't grow. And then what happens is you have high turnover.
Now, Bill, do you think that technology will change the way how the industry is going today? How much of technology is being incorporated in the program? Because we know that through, you know, three-dimensional BIM and all those things are changing the way how we build buildings. What are you guys doing on that?
So we have technology classes, okay? RIT this year is gonna give us a classroom where each one of our students will have computers versus sharing a computer. So this is another step forward for us. We have professionals from Bergman, from Pike Company, that will be teaching this class on BIM technology, building information modeling systems. So again, this partnership with RIT is just incredible. How they are trying to help us promote the program, to help people. You know, they want to try to help us create an environment where, kind of like a GI Bill, students can start in the field and then maybe earn some credits to help them to get to college, to get a degree. East High, this is our very first year that we're getting students from East High. They are giving the students 1 high school credit for attending our program. Now, we have to report back that they're there every night, have to take attendance. But we're starting to see more of that, where the schools are saying, hey, this is a very robust program. We can start to offer high school credits for students that take the program. That's a plus. And you know, I can't say enough of the support we're getting, and it's you know, it's overpowering.
And what are the what grades or age ranges are you looking for the program?
High school students.
So 9 or 10, which?
We have taken 9th graders through 12. If we have too heavy a demand, we'll take the higher students. We'll take 12, 11, 10 first. So it all depends, but we've told every school district, if you send us a student, regardless of what class he's in, we'll take at least one. All right, to try to make sure we service. I can't afford to have a school system call me and say, hey, you didn't take any of our students this year. And this is why we need to expand the program. And I believe through the help of RIT and many other professionals in Rochester, businesses, we're going to get there. And, you know, hopefully this second syllabus will expand the opportunities into civil engineering or more leadership skills. We don't know yet, but that's the exciting part, is we've got to build a second syllabus, and we think we can get the support to do that.
Bill, in name of our community and for everything that you have done, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for investing your time. It's clearly that you love and you have a passion for others, and that's very evident. And in this great program, we want to say thank you. And I'm sure that we will have you in a future program, but thank you for giving back to our community.
Well, thank you.
Coming up next week, we'll meet Issei and Muhammad Abukar of Charo Cleaning. To watch today's episode and the complete interviews of our guests, go to rochesterfirst.com/be-inspired. For more great talk with Rochester's entrepreneurs, listen to Poder 97.1, Saturdays at 9 a.m. For Mauricio Riveros, I'm Julio Saenz. We'll see you next week on Be Inspired.